Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 261. It's the Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the North Spawn of Prokhorovka and it's under the command of Mike 1963-1. Battle started. Well, the Object 261 was designed on the basis of the IS-7 heavy tank. It's their hull, but it never got put into production. They thought about designing it in 1947 after the war ended. As you can see, it's an open cockpit design, but instead of carrying the standard 203mm or 152mm gun, it was actually carrying an 18cm naval gun. Well, that gun is capable of doing 900 alpha if it can penetrate 45mm of armour. And you can see that Mike is actually aiming near the centre line at the moment, but waiting for one of his team to spot the enemy. He hasn't moved very far away from the spawn point, but I think he will move as soon as he needs to. Okay, Object 260, the Soviet premium, and he splashes him for 217. It's a good first shot. Now it's a tier 10 game, all tier 10 tanks, 3 Arty each side. His platoon mates, or his teammates rather, is a GW-E100 and a T92 HMC. And it looks like that T92 HMC player is an expert. Okay, going for the Object 277 up on the hill, rounds out, looks good. 134 hit points from a near miss. Now, one of the drawbacks of the Object 261 is you don't get a whole lot of ammunition, I'm afraid. Only 18 rounds. He's already had 2 of them, and he's carrying 2 rounds of premium ammo as well. You can easily burn through all your ammo in the battle, no problem at all. He's dialing in on the position where the mouse was seen. I think that mouse has gone up to the centre line to probably take shots at our guys going up the reverse slope of the hill. So if he does pop up, there he is. Okay, we need to interrupt his firing up at the hill. Rounds out, this looks good. Oh, where did that shell go? It didn't hit the target. That wasn't good at all. Now, Mike actually does stay fairly close to the ground, you might say. He doesn't take a large view. This is the overall view that I think most people play, but Mike actually likes to play very close to the ground when he's playing. I'm not sure that's a very good idea because it doesn't give you a better picture, an overall picture of the area where you're firing into. But that's his decision. That's the way he plays, and he does seem to get some success with it, so leave him to do it. And he got a direct hit this time. 492 hit points off the STB-1. So that was a non-penetrating hit. You might see the reticule drifting. That's a mod error. I'm afraid it's Aslains mods, but for some reason, for some time now, the reticule window or the reticule will actually drift, but the aim point doesn't. Direct hit there on the Badger. You can see the shell impacted on the roof of the vehicle because the impact point is stained yellow. T110E3 moving up. A non-turreted American tank destroyer. He's almost ready to shoot again, but instead he's going to go after this Conqueror. It's a Super Conk. Rounds out. Direct hit again. 251 this time. Hit the frontal armour. Okay, he's going after the Martian, who is firing up on the hill. T110E3 is making a very fast move north, but he is being hit substantially. Rounds out. And he's killed by Mike. So that's his first kill of the game. Didn't do much damage, 27 hit points, but it did take the kill. Going for the Malshan again. He's low on hit points, so one shot should be enough to take him out of the game, and I think the other players would like him removed. Rounds out. This should be a kill. It is. 200 hit points. It went right into the side of him, but I think that mouse will now act as a shield for the Object 260, so maybe we need to persuade that tank to go away as well. Yeah, he is using it for cover. Almost ready to shoot. 26.41 seconds is the reload time. We've lost sight of the 260. Oh, there he is. He's popped back up and he's pulling back behind the mouse. Rounds out. This should be a hit. It is. 224. With 4 tanks up on the enemy now. They took a big risk pushing along the west side of the map. They lost a lot of tanks. Going up to that Object 430U is also using that wreck for cover, but unfortunately it didn't work for him because he got taken out of the game by another Object AMX 30B. Sorry, I almost had a Jingles moment there, but I corrected myself at the last moment. Unfortunately, we just lost a teammate. But the enemy Conqueror gun carriage has just been spotted. And he's about to die as soon as our reload goes through. Rounds out. Hopefully he'll be there. No, he's not. He pulled back. Right up on top of the hill, we've got an STB fighting alongside... was that a pattern? There's an Object 277, sorry. And they're fighting a very valiant rear guard as our guys try to come over the hill. Oh, we just lost another tank. The Rheinmetall Panzerwagen was killed by the STB. We put a hit onto the Object 260, which is a good one. I think he's actually low enough now that we might be able to get him in the next shot. In the meantime, enemy have been spotted over on the west side of the map, and it's the M48 pattern. Getting ready to shoot. Oh, we lost sight of him. Fired around at his last known position. No knowledge of if that shot did any good. Unfortunately, we're now down to just 4 rounds. There's still a number of enemy tanks out there. It looks like he was stunned by our shot, but I can't tell if we actually did any damage. Probably not. We're running desperately short of ammo. Superconk lining up the shot. Oh, big rescue bloom, and he still fired in with the rescue bloom, and of course wasted a round because it went well beyond the aim point. Yep, you can't afford to fire when you get a rescue bloom like that. You have to hold on, let the aim dial in on target. It's one of the drawbacks of the Object 261. It has a very narrow field of fire. Okay, he's fully dialed in now. Fires the round in. Should... Oh, well, it was a near miss for 232, so that's good. But he is now down to just the 2 rounds of premium premium HE. And there's still 5 enemy tanks out there. If he runs out of ammo, he's going to have to try and move up on the enemy to try and cap, if he can, or spot for his team. And he kills the Object 277 for 306. That opens the gateway so they can flood now into the enemy cap area. That's 3 kills now for Mike 1963. He's the lead scorer on his team. They'll find the Conqueror gun carriage very shortly. Yes, he's been found. Mike's dialing in, but I think the Object 140 gets the kill. Yep. There's only 2 enemies remaining over on the west side of the map, the Patton and the T110E4. So Mike needs to redial into that position. Our T110E4 will probably find theirs very shortly. Yes, there they are at the back of the map. Now this is his last round of ammunition, so if he can get a kill the last enemy tank with his last round. Well, he got 140 hit points off the E4 and he is the last enemy alive, but he's not going to be alive for very much longer. He's taking fire from all different directions, and Mike picks up some stun assist and some damage assist out of that one as well, I believe. Or might have. So a fast and furious battle. He ran out of ammo right at the end of the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a second class tank for Mike 1963 in the Object 261. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits during that game, and he also got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else in his team. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, surprisingly, he got the highest amount of damage in the game, but he didn't pick up the high caliber. 3,413 hit points of damage during the game, and the next high scorer was the T92 HMC, got 3,070. After that, it was the STB on the enemy team with 2,966. When it came to kills, again, he shared the top score with the Object 140. He got 3 kills, and so did the M48 Patton on the enemy team. He got 3. And when it came to base XP, it was 858 base experience points for Mike 1963. 811 went to the T110E4 and 797 to the AMX30B. He fired 18 rounds, got 8 direct hits, 0 penetrations, but 18 splash. Damage of 3,413 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. He damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 385 hit points of damage assist from tracking enemy vehicles, and 600 hit points of stun assist of 15 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 34,285 credits, got 50,000 credits from Veni Vidi Vici, and after a resupply of ammunition and consumables, he still had a profit, 35,348 credits. He picked up 858 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,574 altogether. So a very good round there for Mike 1963 in the Object 261. He did run out of ammo, and I did say, it's very easy to run out of ammo in this RT, simply because you can fire off those rounds very, very quickly and be left with nothing at the end of the game and only your vehicle to play with. But he certainly made it work, and he did pick up the most kills, or at least shared the most kills with some of the others. And well, his aiming technique is his own style, and he likes it, so I shouldn't criticize it at all, because it seems to work for him. He certainly earned enough credits in this game. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, hit that notification button, and thank you for watching.